Hey there, truck enthusiasts! Want to give your 2013 to 2014 Ford F150 a modern audio makeover? Upgrading your old stereo to a brand new one is a fantastic way to boost your driving experience. You'll get to enjoy your favorite tunes with crystal clear sound quality, making those long hauls or daily commutes much more enjoyable. This guide is here to help you through every step of the process, even if you've never tackled a car audio project before. We'll walk you through gathering the right tools, safely disconnecting your old stereo, and installing your fantastic new sound system. Get ready to crank up the volume and enjoy a whole new level of listening pleasure in your trusty F150. Before we dive into the installation, let's gather all the tools and materials you'll need. Having everything prepped and ready will make the upgrade process much smoother. Here's a checklist. Screwdriver set. You'll need both Phillips and flathead screwdrivers in various sizes to remove screws and panels. Panel removal tools. These handy tools help to gently pry open panels without causing any damage to your dashboard. Wire strippers, cutters. Essential for preparing and connecting wires during the installation. Electrical tape. Use this to secure and insulate any wire connections you make. New stereo wiring. Harness. This handy adapter connects your new stereo to your truck's existing wiring system. Your new car stereo, the star of the show. Choose a model that fits your needs and preferences. Once you have all your gear assembled, you're ready to move on to the next step. Before you start tinkering with any electronics in your F150, it's crucial to disconnect the battery. This simple safety precaution prevents any accidental short circuits or electrical mishaps during the installation process. Here's how to do it. 1. Locate the battery. Open the bonnet of your F150 and find the battery. It's usually a black rectangular box with positive and negative terminals. 1. Disconnect the negative terminal. Use a wrench or socket set to loosen the nut on the negative terminal. Once loose, carefully wiggle the cable off the terminal. Tuck the cable away from the battery to prevent accidental contact. By disconnecting the negative terminal first, you break the circuit and ensure your safety while working on the electrical system. Now, you're ready to start removing the old stereo. With the battery safely disconnected, it's time to bid farewell to your old stereo. Follow these steps carefully to remove it without causing any damage. 1. Pry off the trim panel. Using a panel removal tool or a flathead screwdriver wrapped in a cloth, gently pry off the trim panel surrounding your factory stereo. Start from a corner and work your way around, being careful not to scratch the dashboard. 1. Remove the stereo mounting screws. With the trim panel removed, you'll see screws holding the stereo in place. Use a screwdriver to remove these screws and carefully set them aside. 1. Gently pull out the stereo. Once the screws are out, carefully pull the stereo unit out of the dashboard. Don't yank it too hard as there are still wires connected at the back. 1. Disconnect the wiring harness. At the back of the stereo, you'll see a wiring harness plugged in. Press the release tab on the harness and gently unplug it from the back of the stereo. Congratulations! You've successfully removed your old stereo. Now let's get that new sound system wired up. Now comes the slightly trickier part, connecting the new stereo to your truck's wiring system. Don't worry, we'll guide you through it step by step. First, identify the wires. Take a look at the wiring diagram that came with your new stereo and the wiring harness adapter. Match up the colors and functions of the wires from the new stereo, the harness, and your truck's wiring system. Next, connect the wires. Using wire strippers, strip about ½ an inch of insulation from the ends of the corresponding wires on the new stereo's wiring harness and your truck's wiring harness. Twist the exposed wires together securely, ensuring a good connection. Then, secure the connections. Once the wires are twisted together, use electrical tape to wrap each connection tightly. This insulation prevents short circuits and ensures a reliable connection. With the wiring complete, you're almost there. Let's get that new stereo mounted in place. Securing the new stereo, a snug fit for optimal sound. With the wiring complete, it's time to secure your new stereo in the dashboard. Follow these steps. First, test fit the stereo. Carefully slide the new stereo into the dashboard opening to ensure it fits properly. If it doesn't slide in easily, double-check that you've removed all the mounting screws and that there are no obstructions. Next, secure the mounting screws. Once you're happy with the fit, align the stereo and start threading the mounting screws back into their original holes. Tighten the screws snugly but avoid over-tightening, as this could damage the dashboard or the stereo. Your new stereo is now securely installed. Before you put everything back together, let's make sure it's working properly. Testing, bringing your new stereo to life. Before you button everything up, it's crucial to test your new stereo to ensure all the connections are solid and everything is working as it should. First, reconnect the battery. Reconnect the negative battery cable that you disconnected earlier. Tighten the nuts securely using a wrench or socket set. Next, power up and test. Turn on your F150's ignition and power on the new stereo. Check that it powers on, the speakers are working, and you can tune to different radio stations. Test all the functions, including the CD player, Bluetooth connectivity, and any other features your new stereo offers. If everything is working perfectly, congratulations! You've successfully upgraded your F150's stereo. If you encounter any issues, double-check your wiring connections and consult the troubleshooting section of your stereo's manual. Buttoning up, reassembling the dash. With your new stereo tested and working flawlessly, it's time to put your dashboard back together. First, tuck away excess wiring. Carefully tuck away any excess wiring behind the stereo to keep things tidy and prevent any rattles or interference. Next, reinstall the trim panel. Align the trim panel around the stereo and press it firmly back into place. Make sure all the clips snap back in securely. Your dashboard is now back to its former glory, but with a fantastic new sound system hiding behind it. Enjoy the ride cruising with crystal clear sound. Congratulations! You've successfully upgraded the stereo in your 2013 to 2014 Ford F150. Now it's time to hit the road and enjoy your favorite tunes with enhanced clarity and volume. Whether you're cruising down the motorway or navigating city streets, your new sound system will transform your driving experience. Crank up the volume, relax, and enjoy the ride.